And here's a youngster going places.
Young Daniel Wainman is with us right now, who's making the step up from the national mini stocks where you've had huge success, Daniel.
Yeah, I had the gold when I turned 13, points when I turned 14, and when I was 15 I won the British. I also won King Tarmac and King of Shale as well.
And something unique, of course, about the Brisker mini stocks is when you reach a certain age, Daniel, you have to move on.
Yeah, I didn't get to do the last meeting because I just turned 16 just before it, but I got to step up into the F1s then.
Okay, I mean, I guess it was always expected of you to follow not only your dad but your big brother as well into the Formula 1 stock cars, and that's the route that's happened.
Yeah, I was told when I was about 10 to do it, but I didn't want to. But now I've come round to it a bit more, and it's not as scary as what it looks, really.
Now, to be fair, you are talking about a huge jump, aren't you? Mini stocks are what they are. They're based on a mini frame, aren't they, and a mini body shell. Just talk us through that. I mean, the brake horsepower difference must be enormous, Daniel.
Yeah, the minis basically only had 50 brake horsepower. The front wheel drive, most tracks just kept it flat out and turned. But these, you've got to gently put it on and watch for the back end stepping out and stuff like that.
So you're talking 50 brake horsepower up to what, 500?
About 500, yeah. But my brother's got more than me, but he's bigger than me.
So of course, all of a sudden then, at the behest of your right hand, your right foot and that accelerator pedal, you've got one heck of a lot of power.
Yeah, like Sheffield, I went out, just dabbing it and it sets off. Like a mini, you have to wait 20 minutes to set off.
Now, you do a lot of racing on shale, some on tarmac as well. Now, in a front-wheel drive mini, that handling setup is going to be awfully different to this, which of course is a massive rear-wheel drive, big lump.
Yeah, mini we never changed from track to track. We just changed 4 tyres for wet and that were it. When it dried out, we had the tight ones back on. But in F1, you've got to change all shockers, your brakes. Some people even change axles, but I don't think I'm going that far.
Now, 2008, of course, will be your first full season in anger. What are your personal expectations, Daniel, let alone what other people expect of you?
Mainly I just want to win novice at year, just get used to tracks and get better and that. Hopefully reach a better grade than white.
As one Wainman moves up, another one hangs up his crash helmet.
The legendary Frankie Wainman Sr. is with us. Of course, 2007, Frank, probably a sad year for you in many respects because it saw you hanging up your crash helmet.
Yeah, probably one of my best seasons for a long while, and at the end it were a pity to call it a day, but time moves on. I'm 60-year-old now and I'm getting too old for it. It's time to move over and let Danny have a go.
Well, of course, that was the next going to be the next question I was going to put to you. Young Danny is out of the mini stocks into the big Formula Ones now, the big league, of course. Got a lot to live up to, not only with his dad, but also, of course, with his brother Junior, who's doing very, very well. It almost seems to me that he's got unfair pressure on his shoulders, Frankie.
He has, I think, yeah. He's going to be his own man. He'll do his own, his way, how he wants to do it. I don't think he'll have instant success. He might have it as a white top, but he'll have a period then where he'll probably struggle a little bit. And that's when he's got to come to grips with it, go forward.
Because you're absolutely right. It's perhaps easier to win as a white grader, isn't it? But then when you get put back to yellow, to blue, etc., you almost learn additional craft then, don't you? Because you've got traffic to contend with and even faster guys behind you.
Yeah, it's easy as a white top, and I think he'll do all right there. But he's used to coming from back anyhow with minis, so I think he'll do okay from further back.
With us right now at Auto